Hey viewers, check out this Cannondale road bike. I got this on eBay for $27. I'm going to show you the method that I used to get this bike and that I've used to find other bargain bikes on eBay. Okay, I'm over here on eBay. I'm in the cycling category. Now, the method I use, it's not a secret, it's not a trick, but it's something that I use regularly, and it's worked very well for me for finding bargains on eBay. Now, when you're looking for bargains on eBay, one of the biggest killers to a bargain is the cost of shipping. So let's say you find a totally awesome bike for 50 bucks, but the shipping is $100, $150, $170. All of a sudden, it's no longer a bargain. But what if you could avoid paying that shipping? By default, eBay shows the listings in time order by ending soonest. But if you go down to like sort by distance, nearest, and then you put your zip code in there, now it's going to show you the bikes that are closest to you. Sometimes in the listings, they'll mention in there free local pickup, so you can either have it shipped or you pick it up locally for free. But sometimes they'll only mention the shipping. But if it's local to you, email the seller, say, hey, I'm local to you. If I win this auction, can I pick up the bike locally and save the cost of shipping? And most oftentimes they'll say yes. I recommend doing this days in advance, because if you wait till like the last day, last minute, email the seller, they may not have time to see your email before the auction ends, and then you're host. And I don't recommend bidding on an auction unless you get that free local pickup set out in advance, because maybe the seller's not comfortable with local pickup, or maybe they want to charge you a nominal fee for local pickup. Get that cleared up in advance before bidding on an auction. Now, in this cycling category here, there's 2.1 million in listings. That's a lot of listings to go through. But what I'll do is I'm going to click this auction button here and see just the auctions. That's where the better bargains would be anyway, because a lot of times the buy it now stuff is already priced up to begin with. This way I'm going to see this. I'll look through auctions near me out to about 70 miles, and I'll look through this list about 2 or 3 times a week. Now here's like one example here is this Schwinn tandem here. It only allows free local pickup, so he won't even ship out of the area. And so now here's a pair of Campy wheels, $20. The shipping is $14. So right there, if I can pick these up locally, I'm already saving $14 over what somebody outside the area is going to pay. So at $20, they're going to cost me $20, but somebody outside the area, it's going to cost them $34. So that's a great discount. Also, searches I'll do is I'll go out to like subcategories like vintage cycling and go to like vintage bicycles. In this category, I'll go to all listings because there's not nearly as many listings out here. And so there's like 3,500 listings. And I'll scroll down through these categories. Now there's buy it now stuff in there since I selected all listings. Like this Centurion. It's $299 or best offer. I could potentially offer them $100. Maybe they'll take it. And there's $70 shipping. So I'm already saying $70 if that seller is willing to take that offer. Let me see down here. Here's a Cheyenne for $250 best offer. And this one is only free local pickup. They don't even ship. Again, I can make an offer of $200, maybe $100, $150 or whatever I'm willing to pay for that bike, and potentially get it, and I can go pick it up locally. Now, one of the benefits of picking a bike up locally, not only are you saving shipping, is you don't have to stress about how that bike is going to be packed for the shipping. Now, some sellers they're very conscientious, and they'll pack the bike, pat it all real well, and everything like that. Other sellers might just dump it in the box and ship it, and so you get the bike. It's all scratched up. It's all maybe broken, something sticking out of the box. But if you're going to pick it up locally, you don't have to worry about that. Load it in the back of your car, load in your bike rack, drive it home. Boom, it's done. But I'll search through like the vintage bicycles, the vintage frames. Then I'll go back out to cycling here. I'll also search through bicycles and bicycle frames, maybe bike tools or other stuff here. But I'll go through these listings like 2 or 3 times a week, looking for stuff. Just see what's near me. If you do that enough, you're going to find bargains. And depending on how of good a bargain is, you have to judge how far are you willing to travel for that. In the case of the Cannondale that I got for $27, I drove from Rochester out to Syracuse, picked up the bike. It was a nice Saturday drive. I drove around over Syracuse, hitting thrift stores, found another bike, bought that, and then drove home. It was well worth it for $27. If it was like even better bike for $27 or $50, I might be willing to drive 100, 150 miles or more to go pick up that bike, depending on how good of a bargain it is. You have to judge how far are you willing to go for a bargain. But the farther you're willing to go, then the more bargains are going to be available to you. But if you do this regularly, chances are you are going to find something, that is just going to be a phenomenal deal. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button. You'll see new videos that come out, and I'm always coming out with new videos. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Go over there, like that page. I post a ton of stuff over there, and have a webpage, rjthebikeguy.com. Go over there, sign up for that page. I have stuff over there as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.